possible you've read too many comic books and too many movies? Because all your solutions involve killing or genetic mutation.
Just because you've seen all my brilliant ideas in comic books doesn't mean that's where I got them.
Yeah, I see them in black and white for some reason. Maybe old monster movies for me. Same thing, but maybe 6 cookies after dinner.
The solution to this problem, that's the sad part really, is the solution to this problem is here in front of us right now. With today's money and today's technology, we could have this solved if we just had the political will and really just people working from the narrative that this was the future we were working
towards.
The
big problem is one thing because of the way the American narrative has been exported through television and film, there's a lot more people going onto it, which is, if we were all a much smaller country, say, Belgium or something, and acting like this would be an issue. But also, the idea that Americans think they have to live in a mall all year round. They can't stand being hot or cold for a second. They gotta have the air conditioning on, and we're living in places where people oughtn't live. The southeast, the southwest desert. There's no reason. People should not be there.
Why would you
We're putting huge amounts of resources in this place where they just can't sustain them and can't. And just, the amount of water that is being shunted.
Yeah, you're from the West. You must be pissed off by
it's
people sucking up the Colorado River for irrigation of water.
When I grew up, and it's for lawns, like in Phoenix, Scottsdale, it's places that, people just love lawns. They gotta have a lawn, it's a dream to have a lawn. And it just uses so much fucking water. And like when I was a kid, we irrigated the food on the farm with the runoff from the big spring, the hot springs. But it's heavily mineral laden, so it's not really that great for crops. Everything looks kind of sickly and green. But water is such a precious resource in Wyoming. We were as kids never allowed to waste it in any way. And I just, people here are like, oh yeah, I gotta get a bigger lawn than you. It's like just, there's a whole section of these things that have to do with the American identity and our lifestyle that really just have to be addressed. People just have to, go, look, I know you like it, but that's not a good enough reason to do it.
Well, what do you think about, as far as systems change goes, talking about what Mark is saying, cities are a lot more environmentally friendly than, giant...
You know why?
Because resources don't have to spread out so much.
Because they're organized. Because somebody has to manage the people in that city.
There's a city planner.
There's a city planner.
There wasn't.